What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract. I used to be an avid reader. Been too long since I've slept the Lost Battalion. I wonder why I still take these things. I have business here to attend to. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are... I believe you are...
I believe there...
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater?
It's a...
I suppose...
Darkwater...
You must tell me if what the
No, she never would have hurt a fly.
Saw things.
I never knew. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr.
The sender's label...
That's
and you...
that go...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my...
Quiet down. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater...
Correct. And the rumors about her
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death.
All right. I'll take the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Dark water. I think I've got a dark water is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun.
Veteran, huh?
307.
Well, that'll be okay for now.
I'm here for information.
I prefer it that way. Speak then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse?
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't...
Why not?
First off, there were sailors from around here say you can hear noises, screams.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners, but I'll say no anything else.
I didn't expect to find out what's the source of...
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to be...
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it. Anything else?
What can you tell me?
We all knew she was then.
Her style made her famous. How would you...
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. We saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves...
So they made you...
You need to see them for yourself.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. Fishing equipment. This blackboard hasn't been used. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, even the antics of these...
It's you who lays down the...
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifest...
With whom? I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to?
It belonged to the Hawkins.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here... I shall be on...
So come back and see.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old window. whale vertebra. This place is full of junk. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. This handle will be perfect for the winch. It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. Oh. Ugh. I hope it's not... I hope... This is primitive. Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What happened here? These painkillers were prescribed. It smells as bad as it looks. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead...
You seem like a competent officer.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
All right, Inspector. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the map.
Of course. I'd like to understand. Come on. My car's parked. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on... I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed...
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement, anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. $1693. This house, but the architecture seems too... I'll have to find another entrance. must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this...
Do you know if Charles Hawkins...
Not to our knowledge. I don't understand.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on
The flowers, the old caretaker. Poor kid. Someone must really hate the caretaker. The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard. This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on... So, little fish.
You won't kill me.
Maybe not, but I'll... So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should...
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience.
That's why you barricade...
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked.
This entrance is still in use. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a...
Show your badge.
You don't need to see me.
You're a bad liar, City. And no below.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule.
he wants to restore the
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my...
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked.
No one lives in the mansion, and you... If you have a good reason...
There's vermin.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's...
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll... If there's nothing else to fear...
Right. Go on, then.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more. I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the Drunken Sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's
Moby Dick,
quite a building,
Melville's
don't you
classic. The
You know that
epic
the
battle
Hawkins were among
between
the
man.
wealthiest
This
families
piano
on
is
the
in
island.
disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Darkwater history. This place was settled back. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before. Sleeping pills. Strong. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent? Perfect. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there? Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the out. The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
I'll
Sea
cover you.
shanty. This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Do you really think that your
Doesn't
future...
work. Seems like this came from a log.
It came in here? I don't see any...
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah
Yeah.
Hawkins' therapist? It looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins? Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder, it looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be lit. I must find a way to... I'd be better off not touching them. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational path. Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce. Secret passage under the man. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct mean 3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here? Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island.
The passage continues further down.
I ain't gonna squeeze in, if possible.
Fine, fine. Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. These paintings must be several centuries. A sad way to go. An old diary. These paintings must be several centuries old. Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
A table for sacrifice? Oh God. I got it. I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here. Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals. I can't read Latin.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink. Padk Cthulhu Bithinko.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Bring me at him more as sacred flesh. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of...
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
We are ready for the ceremony.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Caving in. I need to get out of here. My leg! Light! At last.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me? Where am I?
This foul gas again.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything, and the same goes for you, according to Ethan. I've brought you your clothes.
I saw the nurses at work on a patient.
You must avoid them at all. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about.
Do not be We must not. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. I shall try to distract them. All you need to do is to follow me.
Understood. What does this mean? What did he write about the painting? Sarah, am I in an asylum? What did they inject him with? Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized. If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down.
I know.
Do it again, and I'll report you.
All right.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want.
Locked.
If I walk, I will not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me.
Get me out!
Catch me, I do not stop.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. His waves rise and crash.
1, 2,
leaving
3,
behind
4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more. Perhaps less.
Me. I will not eat it anymore. Never again.
Have I activated anything?
Not eat it. They must know that
Maximum. 5 at the most.
What carnage. It's done. Now for the others.
I think we got a walker.
Exactly what I need. The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building. This padlock is too complicated for me. This valve controls the pressure. The control wheel is missing. The duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
He'll find me. He can see me.
It's locked.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no.
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Zoology is a Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. That Dr. Fuller again. Good God. What could this machine be used for? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. Theoretically, it's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. What is going on here? I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? It's locked. This padlock is too complicated for me.
You there! This way! This way! Hey! You there!
All the levers are activated. The door is blocked on the other side. Control wheel is missing. This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening. That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on?
I'll go take a look.
Doctor.
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, it gives us time to get away. I'll...
Get away? You're mistaken about the beast.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from myself. What did they do to you?
The doctor? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. The real culprit is Sarah.
You're kidding me. In her office, I saw signs of a ritual. These things, that's what makes...
You're wrong.
What's going on? What are you talking about?
Destiny!
What?
Sarah Hawkins for
Sanders.
Without her, it's no
What hell? I gotta. Okay. This is insane. What killed him? Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep?
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? Tell us.
I met a Francis.
Of course, he's a patient. Or what?
He?
What?
I'm not sure.
Tell me how Miss...
I didn't see what.
Of what do you...
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help.
You really think she's involved?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art... I guess you can still pay a visit to...
An art collector, you say?
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household...
I don't agree.
But that truth may be biased.
He's right.
But it could drive her...
Better madden. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between...
Don't end up in the hospital this time. The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well. Look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed. The brave detective has a talent for...
I bump into her.
It's a small island, detective.
You're investigating Francis...
I spoke to Francis before he died.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the...
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with... How was he? Were you present when he had this attack?
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional
Oh, mercy, that story again.
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. I'm not really sure of what I said, but it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. I need to understand. How could this happen? Did you not do anything?
It's terrible what happened. I was injured, and...
Injured? Well, not everybody enjoyed such a prom.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles.
Luck is obviously... Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler to you?
Well, you can't imagine. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a...
Hold on. The shambler is a paint...
Who else to paint such horror?
It is my only lead at this stage.
Then you have paid. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. Did she really care for him, after all? The day the shambler came into the Sanders' lives. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? A house of artists. A house of artists. He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell. She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's... The Shambler. I need to see it.
That's twice you've stepped on my
I've got a lot.
Some can be. What have you come...
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins.
What a surprise.
All's... These artifacts date from pre-Columbian time. The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
I can't even touch it.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. What the hell was that? That maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work. What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger. What the hell was that? Damn, maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work. What the hell was that? Damn, maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it? This dagger looks different.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger.
I was attacked by a creature. You knew.
What are you talking? Think yourself lucky that I saved your...
You mean...
Don't flatter yourself, sweet. And by the way, where do you think you're going?
It saved my life.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's from what I saw.
The creature.
If Hawkins... This antique dealer...
You've got your spunk back.
Where's the bookseller? The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet? Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them. Kind of chalice. Things are not looking good.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge. The Chalice of Knowledge. Things are not looking good.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a... So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection? The Queen has little protection. The Queen has little protection. The Chalice of Knowledge.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie thick.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.